Welcome back to Australian Citizenship class on YouTube, episode 35. Today's episode is taken from part 4 of Australian Citizenship, Our Common Bond, Australian Values. We're going to have a look at the Australian values on page 35. What do you remember about the different types of freedoms we have in Australia? If you haven't already had a look at episode 16, it would be a good idea to review it before your citizenship interview. Freedom of speech is an important part of our civil and political rights. Freedom of speech. People in Australia should be able to express their ideas freely, so long as it is within the law. In Australia, people are free to meet in public or private places for social or political discussion. People are also free to say and write what they think about any topic and to discuss their ideas with others. Newspapers, television, and radio outlets have the same freedom. Australians are allowed to peacefully protest against the actions of the government because tolerance of peaceful public protest is an essential part of democracy. It is never acceptable to promote violence against another person or group of people, such as because of their culture, ethnicity, religion, or background, because it is against Australian values and law. It is also illegal to make false allegations or encourage others to break the law. Other people's freedom of speech and freedom of expression must be respected, as long as such expression is lawful. Freedom of association. In Australia, people are free to join or leave any group voluntarily as long as it is within the law. People are free to join any legal organization, such as a political party, trade union, religious, cultural, or social group. Individuals cannot be compelled to join an organization or forced to leave it. Australians can gather freely with others, including to protest against a government action or an organization. However, all protests must be within the law. This means they must be peaceful and must not injure any person or damage property. Freedom of religion. Australia has no official national religion, and people in Australia are free to follow any religion they choose. The government treats all citizens equally, whatever their religion or beliefs. However, religious practices must not break Australian laws. Religious laws have no legal status in Australia. Australian law must be followed by everyone in Australia, including where it is different from religious laws. Some religious or cultural practices, such as polygamy, that is, being married to more than one person at the same time, and forced marriage, are against the law in Australia and can result in severe legal penalties, including imprisonment. Religious intolerance is not acceptable in Australian society. All people should be provided equal opportunity to pursue their goals and interests. regardless of their ethnicity or religion, as long as they are obeying Australian law. Let's say the key words together. Freedom of speech. You can say what you think, feel, or believe. Freedom of association. You can choose who you spend your time with. Freedom of assembly. People can get together for their own reasons. Freedom of religion. Freedom of movement. You can go where you want to within Australia. Let's have a look at a practice test question. Australians believe in freedom of speech. This means A. People can say what they think about politics. B. Men have more legal rights than women. C. Everyone must follow a religion. Freedom of speech means that you can say what you think, feel, or believe. So the correct answer is A. People can say what they think about politics. This is an example of freedom of speech. That's it for today's video. If you have any questions, please write them in the comments section. I'll do my best to help in any way I can. If you found this video helpful, please click on like and subscribe to help me grow this channel. This will also help you see when new episodes are ready to watch. See you in the next episode.